Welcome to the Word of Truth. This is Teacher D.H. Spoon. Today's message is called Watch Your Back. It's a lot of evil people in the world, just like it's a lot of good people in the world. But just like the enemy, he like to appear as an angel of light. That's why you have to make sure you watch your back. You have to watch who you let in your immediate circle. You have to watch who you call a friend, because everybody smile in your face is not your friend. It's in the day, in the time, in the world right now, where it's a lot of people, they are lovers of themselves. It's a lot of people are concerned about themselves and they don't concern about other people. And so a lot of times people like to get around people to use them, to stab them in the back, to hate on them, where it is people that will want to help you and encourage you and be there for you. But we have to make sure that we look out and watch the signs of the people who try to stab us in the back. It's a lot of backstabbers out here, and Jesus predicted it. He said, when it's this almost the second coming, you're gonna hear rumors of wars. We're gonna hear a lot of crime going on, a lot of sin, a lot of storms and floods and fires, and people gonna be lovers of themselves. And if you think about it, it's a lot of people. Just think about it. Who will go around and take something from somebody else that they worked hard for, that they didn't work for it, and just because they don't want to get up off their butt and find a job, they want to go and steal from somebody else. Just think about it. That is very selfish and it's self-centered. Those are people who thinking about themselves. Some people will try to get over you. They try to manipulate you, deceive you, to get next to you so they could get what they want. Everybody is not your friend. The Lord said that a companion of a fool will be destroyed, and bad association is not wise. If you have anybody in your circle that's lying to you and talking negative all the time, and they're not trustworthy, those are people that you're gonna have to really watch. And if you hear that they stabbing somebody else in the back and they doing somebody else wrong, don't think that they won't stab you in the back and do you wrong. So that's why you have to be very selective. You can forgive people, and just because you forgive people don't mean that you have to be in a personal relationship with them. A lot of times people think that forgiveness means that I have to be in a relationship with you. No, it don't. You have to forgive a person in your heart so it will set you free, and from that power that the person have on you, and you can set your soul free so you can move forward, and and you have to make sure that you know who labor amongst you. You have to always watch your back, and you always have to be watchful, alert, and praying at all times, because your adversary, the devil, is roaming the earth seeking whom he may devour, and he wants to devour you. Just like God worked through people, the enemy works through people as well. So now is the time for you to open your eyes, be very watchful, be very selective of the people that you let in your immediate circle, be very selective of people who you tell your personal business to, be selective of certain people that you let help you, because like sometimes people have an agenda for helping you, because they using this as leverage to throw something up in your face, and to expect you to owe them. So that's why you have to wait upon the Lord. When God say wait upon the Lord, those who wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They should mount up with wings as eagles. They should run and not go weary. They should walk and not faint. And also God said, be anxious for nothing but in prayer and petition. Let your requests be made known, and thank God. And so the God of peace, who surpasses all understanding, will guard your heart and mind by Christ Jesus. He said, don't be anxious for nothing, but come to me in prayer and ask me for what you need, and then thank me. Being thankful and thanking God is an act of saying, I trust you, Lord. I have faith, and I know that you're going to produce what I need at your timing. So now is the time for you to go to God. Wait upon him. Don't depend on man. God say, seek the kingdom of heaven first and his righteousness, and all the things he know you need will be added unto you. See, God will add to you what you need, but he say, seek my kingdom first and this righteousness. So we have to make sure we get our relationship right with the Lord, and we have to make sure we walk right. We have to make sure we follow his commandments and his lead, and that small still voice inside of us. We have to make sure we do what is right, and as we get in our spiritual side strengthened, and and following God's command and learning His word and applying it to our life, God will be adding unto you. So God said, keep your eyes and mind on Him so you can walk through the storms of life and trust Him. God say vengeance belong to Him. So if anybody do anything to you, you have to give it to the Lord. He said He will repay, And so God say, don't let the sun go down upon your anger. So you make sure that you resolve whatever going on, whatever somebody did to you. Make sure you forgive them within yourself before you go to bed at night, because most of the time when people keep having stuff on their mind, and then through the night they keep on, and then by the morning the enemy will keep making a mountain out of a molehill, and the enemy will try to provoke you to anger, to get vengeance. But God say vengeance belong to Him. So now it's the time for you to watch your back, because the enemy wants to provoke you unto anger. He wants he want to be able to go to God and accuse you. So that's why you have to watch your back and be very selective of the people who let you who you let in your life. Because you know what, some people out there, I'm telling you, the enemy appears as an angel of light. He's not going to tell you he's going to stab you in the back. That's why you have to watch the signs, listen to clues, and believe people when they tell you who they are. Don't wait till they stab you in the back or rob you or whatever. You make sure that you know and you alert, and you praying at all times. Pray all the time. Be alert. Be watchful. And when you see something that ain't right, if something ain't feel right, usually it's not. So you have to keep it moving and watch who you let in your circle. If God tell you don't let certain people in your circle, don't do it. If He tell you don't go to a certain place, don't go. If He tell you to stop doing a certain thing, stop doing it. God knows what's best for you, and He's trying to save you from some hardship and some hurt, but you have to watch your back. You can't depend on somebody else to watch your back. You are with you all the time, and so you have to watch your own back. You can't depend on nobody else watching your back, but God is watching you all the time, and He will never leave you or forsake you. That's why you have to listen and follow that gut feeling. I hope that you enjoyed this message, and remember, watch your back. Until next time, may the peace of God be with you. Peace.